what is a legacy that you want to leave?
Oh, that's a good one. Ooh. So I would say and that's actually very timely too. So
Mm,
I have recently started, like in the past 3, 4 years, coming into what I feel like I was meant to do. And so working in education and doing what I work in healthcare day to day, but within healthcare, my big theme is around redefining healthcare education.
yeah.
So I've recently come into that. And I've obviously recently come into this type of fold of talking about career transitions and things like that.
Uh-huh.
The big theme is about positively impacting the human experience.
Yeah.
And how I'm trying to do that, that's the legacy that I want to leave,
Mm,
is in everything that I'm doing, whether
yeah.
it's professionally or personally, I am genuinely trying to positively impact that experience.
Mm-hmm.
So when I talk about the show,
Mm-hmm.
the thread of work, the
Mm-hmm.
thread of leaving a job,
Mm-hmm.
all those things, the premise is that one, we don't talk about resignations enough.
Mm-hmm.
Two, we've all had this experience, and we all have these, we have these dividing lines, right? This political party, this age, this gender, this generation, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
right? But we're all much more connected than we want to give ourselves credit for.
Yes.
And so this is one way for me to help kind of break that down, right? Us talking about this common thread of work and
Yeah.
leaving a job, because the feelings that you've talked about, whether it be imposter syndrome or the fear or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
someone else who doesn't look like you and is maybe of a different gender and different religious background
Mm-hmm.
can relate to that. And
Mm-hmm.
that's a commonality that I want
Yeah.
to highlight, right?
Oh,
So
I
that's
love
one.
that. Yes.
Two, with the education space now, it's about like now I've had this opportunity to see learning, like to see individuals from marginalized communities get exposed to experiences in healthcare where
Yeah.
light bulbs go off that, hey, I could
Yeah.
do this. I was thinking doctor, nurse, but that's so far fetched and
Yeah.
truthfully, maybe a lot of money to get to that I don't know how I'd pay for. But there's this entry level role that could get me, that at least gets me into the system, gets me doing X, Y, and Z thing.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, Cynthia, look, I'm an employment attorney by trade. Like I
Right.
did not expect to be doing what I'm doing now,
Yep.
but it touched me in a way that it's almost like you can't go back now. Not almost, but I can't go back now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so what I'm doing professionally is continuing to move that forward.
Mm.
And then there are other things that are brewing now that as I'm looking to expand the impact regionally, nationally, and who knows how far it could go,
Mm-hmm.
in that with that same theme around education,
Yeah.
I'm just moving forward to it. So now it's like everything I do has to be aligned with
Mm-hmm.
what I said that I wanted to do.
Mm.
And so the legacy that I'm leaving is hopefully that. One, I said what I said, I did what I said what I was going to do,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then two, here are these nuggets around the connections that we make, providing opportunities for youth and education, just really exposing them to what exists. And I would love for them to work either my organization or others. That's what I want to leave.